Potatoes and cheese, in their natural forms and sensible portions, are not inherently bad for you. In fact, they can be quite beneficial when prepared with care. Potatoes are a starchy vegetable that supply complex carbohydrates, vitamin C, potassium, and some fiber, especially when the skin is left on. They're a source of sustained energy and, when boiled or baked, can be part of a nutritious meal. Cheese, meanwhile, offers a concentrated dose of calcium, protein, and fat-soluble vitamins like A and D. A modest amount can contribute to bone health and satiety, especially in diets that include little or no other dairy. The problem arises when these two simple ingredients are combined in the form of cheese fries, a dish that is more about indulgence than nutrition. Cheese fries are typically made by deep-frying thin-cut potatoes in industrial oil and then smothering them in melted cheese sauce, shredded cheese blends, or even processed cheese products. What starts out as a relatively harmless pair of ingredients becomes a greasy, calorie-dense food that delivers minimal nutrients alongside excessive fat, sodium, and empty calories. A single order of cheese fries can contain 500 to 900 calories or more, depending on the portion size and type of cheese used. For many people, that's nearly half of their recommended daily calorie intake in just one side dish. One of the biggest concerns with cheese fries is the method of preparation. Deep frying drastically alters the health profile of potatoes. Not only does the oil add a significant amount of fat, but it often includes unhealthy oils like soybean or palm oil, which are rich in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 fats are not inherently harmful, when consumed in excess and out of balance with omega-3s, they can contribute to systemic inflammation. Worse still, many commercial kitchens reuse their frying oil, degrading its quality over time and increasing the formation of harmful compounds like trans fats and advanced glycation end products, AGEs. These compounds are associated with increased risks of heart disease, diabetes, and inflammation-related disorders. The cheese component also deserves a closer look. While cheese can be a nutrient-dense food, the versions used in cheese fries are often highly processed. Nacho cheese sauce or shredded cheese blends are frequently made with added starches, preservatives, artificial colors, and stabilizers to ensure they melt evenly and maintain texture. These processed versions can be high in saturated fat and sodium and lacking in the nutritional integrity of real, minimally processed cheese. When cheese becomes more about texture and shelf life than quality, its health benefits fade quickly. The result of this combination is a dish that's high in both saturated fats and refined carbohydrates, a duo that has been strongly linked to metabolic dysfunction. This type of food causes rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by crashes that leave you hungry again soon after, often leading to overeating. Over time, regular consumption of foods like cheese fries can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, increased LDL cholesterol, and elevated blood pressure, all of which increase the risk of chronic diseases. The sodium content in cheese fries is also alarmingly high. Between the salt used to season the fries, the sodium in the cheese, and any additional flavorings or sauces, a single serving can easily exceed 1,000 milligrams of sodium, or about half the daily recommended maximum. High sodium intake has been directly linked to hypertension and is especially risky for individuals with existing cardiovascular issues. Worse yet, cheese fries are often consumed alongside other salty or processed foods, multiplying the impact. Cheese fries also pose a psychological problem. They don't feel like a major indulgence. Unlike a rich dessert or a giant burger, cheese fries are often viewed as a harmless side, an add-on to a meal, a snack to share, or something to munch on socially. This perception makes it dangerously easy to underestimate their impact. Few people track how many fries they're eating in a shared basket, and fewer still consider the cumulative effect when they're consumed alongside burgers, sodas, or other fast foods. The result is a hidden calorie and fat bomb that can derail an otherwise balanced diet. Another problem is the addictive nature of the salt-fat-starch combination. Foods like cheese fries are engineered for hyperpalatable flavor, hitting all the taste receptors that trigger pleasure and satisfaction without delivering lasting fullness. That makes them incredibly easy to overeat and hard to stop at a reasonable portion. This combination not only undermines physical health, but can also contribute to emotional or compulsive eating patterns, especially when used as comfort food or stress response. It's important to recognize that the health impact of cheese fries isn't just about one meal. It's about habits and frequency. Occasionally indulging is one thing, but when cheese fries become a regular part of your diet, they can quickly lead to cumulative health problems. Over time, reliance on such high-calorie, low-nutrient foods can displace healthier options, leading to deficiencies in fiber, vitamins, and minerals that the body needs to function optimally. If you enjoy potatoes and cheese, there are far better ways to prepare them. Roasted or baked potato wedges, lightly seasoned and paired with a sprinkle of real cheese or a small dollop of Greek yogurt, can provide similar flavors with far fewer health risks. Even mashed potatoes made with olive oil or low-fat milk and served with a moderate amount of sharp cheese can be satisfying and far more balanced. These alternatives preserve the essence of the dish without the heavy burden of deep frying and processed toppings. Ultimately, cheese fries are a classic example of how two relatively wholesome foods can be distorted by industrial cooking methods and mass-market appeal. The fried, processed version offers little of the original nutritional value and a lot of potential harm. They're fun once in a while, but let's not pretend they're just potatoes and cheese. They're a greasy indulgence with consequences that extend far beyond the plate, and they should be treated as such.